It is my pleasure to present to you a great defender of the truth, Ambassador Erdan, CUFI Defender of Israel Award.
For the last 4 years, Ambassador Erdan has been the steadfast defender of Israel on the global stage.
If you want a real ceasefire, here is the right address. From now on, my team and I will wear yellow stars. We will wear this star until you condemn the atrocities of Hamas and demand the immediate release of our hostages. And one of the founding fathers of Palestinian nationalism worked hand in hand with Hitler. This afternoon, the president of Iran, the murderer, the butcher of Tehran Raisi, is going to address the General Assembly. But here on the streets, you see the reality. These poor victims, they paid the ultimate price for their ruthless regime.
Ambassador Erdan made history as the first person since Abba Eban in the 1950s to serve concurrently as Israel's ambassador to both the United States and the United Nations.
So too, the Human Rights Council's obsessive anti-Israel bias embodied once again by this report. Its only place is in the dustbin of anti-Semitism, and that is exactly how we shall treat it.
As Israel's ambassador to the UN, Ambassador Erdan has tirelessly fought against institutionalized anti-Israel bias, ensuring that Israel's voice is heard loud and clear.
I want to thank you all for joining us to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the historic Abraham Accords. أهلا بك يا أخي العزيز، أنا فرحان زفن ضيفك هنا ونتمنى للشعوب ديالنا بس نعيدوه بزفد العياد إن شاء الله. הימים ההם בזמן הזה. Would you consider it a terror attack if a rock like this was thrown at your car while driving with your children? I light this candle, Mr. President, to honor them and may their memory be blessed. This debate disgraces the fallen, and Israel will not take part in it. Thank you, Mr. President. Stop ignoring the Jewish Nakba.
Ambassador Erdan strengthened the bonds between UN ambassadors, Israel, and the Jewish people through numerous delegations to Israel and events fostering a deeper connection to Jewish culture. Since the tragic events of October 7th, Ambassador Erdan has led the fight for Israel's future in the halls of the UN and beyond. He has been a relentless advocate for the release of hostages and a staunch defender of Israel's legitimacy in its war against Hamas terror.
Just hours ago, Hamas rocket was fired towards the vicinity of the Temple Mount. Israel's Iron Dome intercepted the missile and defended Al-Aqsa Mosque from Hamas. This is how the rescue teams found Amit. This picture of Naama Levi, who was dragged out of the trunk of a jeep by a Hamas terrorist. What if these were your daughters, your granddaughters? The investigation that truly must be carried out is an investigation of UN women's indifference to the heinous crimes against Israeli women. For heaven's sake, a baby is about to spend his first birthday as a hostage. Fear, this birthday cake is for you. How symbolic is it that on International Holocaust Remembrance Day, it was exposed that UNRWA employees took part in the massacre? You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. We expect them to expel students, to fire professors who are anti-Semitic. The UN must be defunded and replaced. Defunded.
Thank you for being the voice of truth and the steadfast defender of Israel and the Jewish people.
Israel is here to stay forever.
Am Israel Chai, the people of Israel live. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you. אם אשכחך ירושלים, תשכח ימיני.